All right, y'all. This is August 31st, Friday, the dawn, the eve before college football. You here with Allie and Dre, Sports Shakedown of the week. And we're going to hit y'all with a couple previews for the upcoming slate this Saturday and Sunday. First game, we got three tonight, top 15. Utah State versus Michigan State. Who you got, Miss Allie?
Um, I definitely got Michigan State. Utah State, they gave me a good run last season, but Michigan State, considering the fact that they are number 11, I'm obviously going to ride with them.
Okay. Next up, we got Western Kentucky versus number 4 Wisconsin.
That's going to be a good game. I know people who play for Western Kentucky, so I want to root for them just because I got hometown friends there. But Wisconsin, they're a powerhouse.
Man, let's not forget, Western Kentucky did give LSU a little spice cup 2 quarters last year.
That
From what I
is
remember.
true. That
From what I
is
remember.
true.
Was it last year or was it the year before?
I don't know. It could have been last year.
Yeah, it was one of them years. Correct me if I'm wrong.
The memory's so fresh in my mind.
Don't get me wrong.
Let's find out.
Wisconsin, they're all right. They're all right.
Yeah.
Last up for Friday's slate, we got San Diego State coming in against number 13, Stanford.
That's going to be a tough one. I like Stanford personally. They're a good school academically and athletically. So, they already got the strategies that they're going to use against San Diego State.
Me personally, I don't know too much about San Diego State.
Mm-mm.
I'm off the up. I would say I would get this one to Stanford. Stanford's really been trying to find their image after the departure of big names like Christian McCaffrey. They kind of hit them like the Oregon effect. Oregon really ain't been done since Mariota. But I figured they're coming. Now we're moving on to the big games. This is what everybody's really here for.
Yes.
The Saturdays, to wake up early in the morning watching your favorite team play right in front of your face. And we're going to start it off with, of course, my favorite team, the Ohio State Buckeyes, facing off against Oregon State. Who do you got?
Now, I'm going to give it to Ohio State. They are one of the best teams in college football right now.
Duly noted.
They can't do no wrong in my eyes, really. So I'm going to give it to Ohio State. I like Oregon State, but Ohio, it's just something about them.
Y'all already know who I'm picking. Them boys, straight out of Columbus. Them Buckeyes. We got an interim head coach here right now for the first 3 games. But you know what? Oregon State, it's a wake-up game. I feel like our boys can come out there motivated and ready to win. Next game, I really think there's only one group of people who think Furman should win. Furman versus Clemson, folks. I think the only people who believe they can win may be Furman.
Oh, yeah. Personally, I've never even heard of Furman, so no offense to the school. But, hey, you never know. I wasn't expecting Troy to be LSU last year, so
You're right.
it could be
anything can happen.
Anything could happen in college football.
It's chaos.
Yes.
Clemson, Kelly Bryant under the center. Their D-line is supposedly the top best D-line in the nation.
Keyword supposedly.
Supposedly. You got some tough competition out there. In Ohio State, Alabama always has a tough D-line. I heard Auburn's line is supposed to be nice too.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll just look and see how that goes. Next on the list. This right here is a game that people say is a determining factor for the Pac-12 this year. Washington coming in at number 6 versus number 9 Auburn.
That's going to be a really good game. Washington was great last year.
Yes.
They surprised me so much. I honestly wasn't expecting Washington to come as hard as they was last year, but they came and surprised the skin off of me.
It is the Pac-12.
Yes.
No one's expecting a lot from them.
Exactly. And that's what I like about them. They have their Cinderella moments, and I like how they can come together and just be like, okay, well, this is us. This is going to be our little season.
Huh. Yeah. See, me, I'm kind of torn between in the middle. I don't really know. Like I said, of course, I want Washington to win. A lot of people say Washington don't win the Pac-12. Might as well just throw their hopes out the window.
Oh, yeah.
Stanford's not looking too good. Or USC going down the stretch. They say that Washington really just needs this win. Auburn, they said they can't afford to lose this one either, though.
Yeah, they can't.
Auburn has back-to-back games against Georgia and Alabama at the end of the season.
Exactly. And I don't think that they want a Washington loss at the beginning of the season to help gear them towards the end of the.
Now, granted, if it's a 12-0 Washington loss, they may hold some weight.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
it's Pac-12. Washington is. It could, slip up and lose to Oregon State. So.
Exactly. You never really know with them.
But, at the end of the day, I'm going to take Jake Browning.
Okay.
Over the Auburn's defense.
Okay, I'm here for that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with Washington.
Next on the slate. A real eye-opener, folks.
Ugh.
I'm gonna let Ms. Alexandra introduce this one since her favorite team is playing.
Yes. Next we have Louisville versus the number 1 team in the nation, the Alabama Roll Tide.
Oh, D. When y'all start adding D, I thought that was our thing, but
anybody can call themselves the. There is only one Roll Tide.
There's only the. You're right. Anyways, Louisville, fresh out of the departure of Heisman winning quarterback, not this last year, but the year before.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson is now under the new leadership of a freshman quarterback?
I do not know. Let me look.
Alabama. What do you like about Alabama this year?
I love everything about Alabama. Their D-line, their defense is what really brought me to become an Alabama fan. Like, their defense is unstoppable. But what I have a pick about Alabama about is they're still up in arms about who's going to be the quarterback for the first game. They still don't know who's about to be the quarterback.
Before anything happens, Nick Saban hasn't publicly announced it.
Exactly.
Who is your starting quarterback? Are you going with Tallulah or are you going with Jalen Hurts, 26-2? Or the guy who came in and saved your national championship?
I'm going with Jalen Hurts. I mean, Jalen has proven time and time again that he is worthy of the starting quarterback position. Like, yeah, he might have slipped up in the national championship, but that is what the second string quarterback is for, to come and help carry the weight that not everybody else is being able to carry. I think that Jalen had time to, prove himself over the summer and get back right. He cut his dreads off, so obviously it's something.
Cut his dreads because he lost the bet. He cut his dreads because he lost
the
bet.
It don't matter. He cut his
bet.
dreads off, so it probably cleared his head a little bit. He don't got so much heat on his head, so he probably been able to focus and just get right on the game. Now, I do like Tua. He really, really, really saved the day. Like, when I tell you I was on the edge of my seat in the national championship game because we were about to lose. Like, that game was not ours, but he came and saved the day. So,
granted, I will give Alabama their props for that victory, but at the end of the day, that game was still supposed to be at least another overtime longer.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia's defense had a major lapse.
Definitely.
Wide open down the side of the field. You can't do that against
Definitely.
Bama. Can't do that.
Exactly. And everybody knows that you can't make any type of slips up when it comes to Alabama. Like, they're going to find your weakness and they're going to run with it until they run you in the ground.
And not even just Bama. This is a national championship game.
Exactly.
Can't be letting huge mistakes like that happen at the end of the game. Season's on the line.
And weren't they in their new stadium?
They were.
See?
They were.
Georgia, ever since the Falcons lost that Super Bowl,
we're not gonna get started on the Dirty Birds.
They just been.
But Louisville, like I said earlier, under the new leadership of Juwan Pass. I hope I'm saying it right. It may actually be Pass, but new quarterback. He's a highly rated pocket passer. He's no Lamar Jackson. He's not the one that's gonna be moving and break it down. I'm watching College Football Live the other day, and Michigan man by the name of Desmond Howard, he was like, one of the only problems consistently that has been trouble for Alabama's defense has been a mobile quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got me. He was like, Lamar Jackson ain't walking out that locker room. So
exactly.
Would you expect this new quarterback against Bama's defense, against that front seven more specifically? Because we always know Bama's always had a little iffy trouble with their secondary. So how do you think the Louisville line holds up?
I think the Louisville line would do a good job. I think they know that they have a young freshman quarterback, and he's not Lamar. Lamar was something that I don't think anybody has seen in a little minute. So I think that they know that they got to come in strong. This is the first game of the season, and they are playing Alabama. So it is going to give them like some type of chip on their shoulder, but I think they can brush it off. Like, I know that quarterback's going to come in with a little bit of, how do you say, nervousness, maybe anxiousness, because first game of the season and we're playing the number one team, Alabama, but I think he's going to do his thing.
Okay. Score prediction.
I'm going to say 27-9, maybe 27-10.
You think Alabama only puts up 27 in the season opener?
I don't know. Maybe they might give him a little leeway. You know, they don't want to come too hard against unranked team, and It's only the first game of the season.
Alabama does have a streak online, 73 straight wins against unranked opponents.
That is a fact.
Tied for first.
That is a fact. And honestly, against those unranked opponents, they don't score less than 30, so I don't even know what I was saying about the 27.
I mean,
but
there you have it, folks, 27-9. She said it's going to be a close one.
Or maybe 10, because Alabama likes to mess up. And I can't
27-10, not 27-9.
I don't put nothing past
field goals
Alabama.
And a touchdown.
I don't put nothing past Alabama. They like to make little league mistakes. So, hey, that 27-10 is going to stay. They might 27 plus to 10. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
I give them at least 27 points.
Our next matchup, coming in at number 24, Oregon, with the new quarterback. He ain't no Marcus Mariota. We got Justin Hubert.
Now, I love me some Oregon. Oregon can do no wrong in my eyes.
Really?
Yes.
Really? See, the same Oregon, after Marcus Mariota left for the NFL draft, basically became extinct. I'll say that, extinct.
Oh, that is a fact. They were non-existent before, and then Marcus Mariota had his era, and then they just fell off the face of the earth. But I'm not going to say that they're going to win.
It's Bowling Green.
But I'm not going to say they're going to lose either. Because like you said, it is Bowling Green, but it is Oregon.
I do like Justin Hubert. He was actually giving up lots of great numbers last year before he got hurt.
Oh, yeah. Is he back?
He is back.
Oh, see?
Fresh legs ready to go.
Oh, see, he been working all summer, so you know it's about to be some pressure for them.
Yeah, I'm going to give Oregon a game.
Oh, yeah, of course. What you think the score going to be?
Me, Bowling Green, Oregon. Going to say 37-12.
Okay, 37-12.
Put up a lot of numbers because it's Pac-12. What does the Pac-12 do? They put up numbers.
Oh, yes.
Bowling Green, just don't think the defense is going to be able to stop them too many times.
That is true.
Next up is number 23, Texas versus Maryland. Maryland in the wake of a very big scandal happened at the university. Death of a football player. All shout-outs go to his family. But,
Oh, yes, prayers.
Maryland also has a new coach.
Mm-hmm.
So, how you think this is going to go? Tom Herman, can he save himself at Texas coming in his second year? Can he make a name for himself this season? Or does this like another disappointing season
I don't
for him?
know. He might be able to do something. Texas hasn't been ranked lately, so the fact that they are number 23, that